season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Connection to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sayin. Dances away. That's caught. It's Smith.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
They'll go to the toss. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Durham. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to go up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Returns it all the way back to...
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Breaks into the open. Shakes off the defender. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. A first down for the offense. The give on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Steps away to find some room. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get the edge on the right. Breaks the tackle. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant.
There he goes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He breaks the tackle. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Sayin. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Skips away from pressure. With the catch, it's Green. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Durham. Turning it on. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Durham. Quick step and go. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Durham. And they swarm him under. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Still looking, on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it, they're on the move. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 50, the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And into a defensive score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this.
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane opener, you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Finally, our defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Great place to start for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get outside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State!
defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Durham. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. LSU quick to the line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Here comes the offense on second down. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. First down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Might be looking to run. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. High the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker, it's Sharp. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense will quickly use a timeout. These guys are bringing Heath, they are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Looking for a man. It's Gus Meyer. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Delivers the stiff arm. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
The play action fake. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Makes the grab deep. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Sayin. Caught behind the line, it's Peoples. Shows him the stiff arm. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers now with a long way to go down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Fourth down and 12 is four-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy,
it's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna let it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's going on. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are...
Breaks into the open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Johnson wants to throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Discards him with the stiff arm. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. There he goes! Drills him with the stiff arm. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to buy time. That's caught. It's Durham. Still running at the 40. Turns on the Jets. Oh, he got loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The run from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does.
He quit. He mad. Straight belt, yo. Never call me out when you gonna lose, bro. What you talking about?